Okay, so what is the gossip? What's the tea on Leo placements? So I'm gonna take them as they come out, whether they come out upright or reversed. What is the gossip? What is the tea for Leo placements? We got gift, reverse, first card. What's the gossip? What's the tea? Okay, we got family room. High honor, reversed. We got sudden wealth, reversed. Okay, let's see. We got pathway, upright. So I feel like the gossip is that you may have went down your own path. You could be going down a whole nother path. Some of you guys, I feel like you've been through a lot. I'm hearing you've been through a lot. I feel like you could be. Some of y'all could be on your spiritual journey, trying to find your way, you know, through life. But I am getting this energy where the gossip is that you went down a whole nother path and turned your back on. It could be family because we got family room right here. I feel like you were dealing with people that just wasn't reciprocating the love, the attention, the support that you were giving to them. But yep, we got new chapters. Some of y'all, I was about to say, some of y'all packed y'all bags and y'all left. Some of y'all actually moved house. You could have moved out of town. Maybe you moved to another country, but we got new chapter, fresh start, clean slate energy, moving in a new direction, turn the page, same energy with pathway. Like the gossip is that you stop giving to a situation and move down and walk and decided to like go down another path without them. And and you know what's crazy? If you left these people or a person, because some of y'all probably was a relationship, you packed your bags and you just left. But that's if it's a relationship or a family. But I'm just getting this energy like as soon as you walked away, and gave yourself a fresh new start, your family started to like lean against each other. Like hold on, like some of you guys, you probably was the one that was like giving the love, the support, whatever. It can be simple as you having a family member, like you have your own house, right? And your family probably like stayed with you. Maybe you had a sibling stay with you, or a mother figure, father figure, anybody. And once they moved out, because I'm just getting this energy where you have a fallout with somebody. So once they left, um, you probably ended up moving. And even if you was at odds with other people outside of of your family, I feel like they started like I said, leaning on each other, like supporting each other. Cause I'm just getting this energy where you were supporting a specific person, and once y'all fell out, they started leaning on each other instead of you because you stopped giving. You see what I'm saying? So there could be somebody you had a fallout with that is leaning on family, and they're talking about it. I feel like they're talking about what it's either they're talking about what they didn't give to you and decided to give to somebody else, or I don't know. Some of y'all, there could be somebody talking about how they played you. They may have did this on purpose. They didn't give you something on purpose because they was too busy giving to another person. Now the rest of you guys, it could be a sibling that you were around, and instead of them like helping you pay bills or buy like household products, especially if somebody living with you and they support in some way, shape, or form, um, they were they supposed to, maybe they didn't, but they was giving to like a baby dad or a baby mom instead. Even if that baby mom or baby dad wasn't living with them because that person was living with you, that's who they were giving to. They rather give to somebody outside of the household that y'all were in. So that's kind of messed up. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you were supporting somebody that was homeless, Leo, and they like you allowed them to live with you, and they wasn't contributing anything, it's because they was behind, they're secretly giving to somebody that they're not actually like with for real, or they were like giving to somebody in the family. It's just hard to tell because family room can be anybody. It can be their own baby mom or baby daddy they were giving to. Mind you, this is the same person that couldn't even put a roof over their head that they were giving to. You see what I'm saying? Some of you guys could be somebody that don't have custody of their kids, but the father got custody of the kids, and they don't have full custody. Like the mom may not have full. I'm giving you all an example. Like the mom don't have full custody, but the mom live with you. You know what I'm saying? The mom could be homeless, but and living with you, but the father may have full custody. So if they have to like come out of their if the mom have to come out of their pocket and pay child support to the dad, that's where their money could be going to. Or even if they just had money in their pocket and they just purposely didn't want to give you anything. Once again, it's because it was given to the father figure. And even if somebody don't have kids in this dynamic, either way, somebody was giving to a lover outside of this, this family union. That's what I'm hearing. So some of you guys, that's the tea. People are, talking about how they didn't give to you, and instead they had to give to somebody else, or they did give to somebody else. But them not reciprocating and helping you, I just felt like it didn't do nothing but push you in another direction, and move on. Give yourself a fresh new start. Yeah, people are definitely talking about it. You may have family and friends or family talking about how they should have gave to you. Like I feel like there could be somebody on your side in the family unit that could be saying like pushing this person to the side, like Leo don't F with us no more, because the way you treated her, you living with her, but you ain't contribute anything. Why wouldn't you give to her? If you had a couple dollars in your pocket, you should have bought X, Y, and Z. Instead, you chose to give to your ex, or instead you chose to give to your baby dad. But some of you guys, if somebody did have to pay child support, I feel like that's something that may be out of out of both of y'all control. But I'm just getting this energy. It's deeper than that. It's not even that. I feel like it's something that it has everything to do with somebody not wanting to give it to you. Because I don't know, it's giving entitled. Maybe somebody felt entitled to come stay with you because they homeless, because you are their like sibling, or because you are their kid. Because some of y'all, it could be a parent that was living with you. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody in the family that was living with you that didn't give you what you needed. And some of y'all end up probably did losing your house because you made a sacrifice for this person. Because I feel like some of you guys, that could be a case, or you just decided to move, or just move on in general. Because some of y'all didn't even move. You stayed in the same place, but you just cut everybody off because you realize the love and the support is not, reciprocated and never will be. So you just decided to cut everybody off, and now they're in the background talking about it. How somebody saying how they should have gave to you. It's somebody in the background that definitely is speaking up on your behalf. But and it's crazy because some of you guys, maybe you do feel like your family don't respect you. They don't. They don't respect you. They don't. It's like they don't even. How can I say this? They don't appreciate you, Leon. Yeah, I feel like people turned their back on you when you went broke, or when you lost your house, or when you have depleted financially in some way, shape, or form. Because I just keep hearing y'all made a sacrifice for somebody in y'all family, and they didn't. You over there supporting this person, and they over here giving to somebody else. And a lot of y'all, this person probably is a sibling because they was giving to somebody that they probably not even with. Like they was still so like secretly sleeping with this man, but they wasn't like giving them anything. It could be something like that. Or the person or your sibling was secretly sleeping with a man, but they wasn't giving them. It's something like that. It's either they didn't give to you because they didn't have anything to give, or they was tricking with somebody in the background. Just take what resonates. It's just hard to tell how the dynamic went because somebody probably had some money, but they chose to withhold it because they was given to a third party. The rest of you guys, they didn't have no money. Even if they was sleeping with somebody in the background, like a baby mom or baby dad or a lover that can't even put a roof over their head. Like it's something like that. It's just something don't make sense. That's what it is. It just doesn't make sense because I feel like if somebody living with you and they still dealing with somebody, why is that person not putting a roof over their head? You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like it don't make sense. But I feel like you felt unappreciated. You felt exhausted. You felt like you were making sacrifices for this person just for them to turn around, and not appreciate what it is that you have done. But we got fake friends. Wow. I just got the chills. So they also, you know what I'm getting, Leo? Everybody that turned against you, whether it was family, whether it was friends and friends of the family, they all linking up talking about you, including your family. Two-Face. It says Two-Face told you, because even if you had a fallout with a mutual friend, like you and your family, right? Y'all was friends with a specific person, and y'all fell out with that specific fake friend. Soon as you left, they linked back up. That's the energy that I'm picking up on, literally. So we got Two-Face company, smiles in public, shade in private, hidden agenda and sabotage. They celebrate you in public and hate you in private. Yeah, these people don't really like you, and they really don't like you. They're gossiping about you. It's just saying that everybody that left your life is just, they all link back up. They link back, even your own family link back up with an art that y'all both was, had some type of like y'all wasn't messing with this person no more. But as soon as you left, your family then link back up with an old friend of yours. So that's what it is. They're gossiping about what happened. You know what it is? Somebody telling the story of what happened between you and this family member on why y'all fell out. That's what it is. That's what it's showing me. Because this fake friend came back in the picture and they probably like, why you and Leo ain't talking? What's going on? And then they told the story. But they probably didn't tell the part with it where they wasn't appreciating you and they wasn't contributing anything. You know what it is, Lee? I feel like some of you guys could just be upset because you feel like you could have, if they was gonna leave, you felt like they should at least left you with something, at least a couple of dollars. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that is what disappointed you. These people left you with nothing. I just feel like you feel unappreciated. But we got envy watching, silent followers secretly studying your moves, pretending not to care, but always watching your glow bothers their shadow. So these people envy you. They could be watching you while you're out and about in public, especially if y'all still live in the same city. They could be like watching you and talking about you. Maybe they drive by and they seen you somewhere, and then like one of your family members could have pointed out to this fake friend, like, there go Leo right there walking, and then they start, you know, talking about you while they sitting in the car and driving by. Like it could be something like that, because I'm getting a lot of heavy talk about why y'all fell out, you know, what happened, but it ain't telling me too much details on why y'all really fell out. But I just felt like at the end of the day, you did support somebody that didn't reciprocate the love back. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look out for you. They didn't make sure you were straight before they left. But and even if this person do have a man around at the time they was living with you, and they did have a man around, like that they were like sleeping around with low key, like I said, that person could at least gave you something. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it's just they didn't consider you. I feel like that could be the reason why you're upset. But we got healing Ura right here. Yeah, you decided after you realize these people don't appreciate you, they don't respect you at all. You just decided to plant new seeds. Some of you guys could be healing. Some of you guys, you could be grieving. Some of you guys, there is somebody grieving. But y'all need to be careful, because the same people that was talking about you behind the scenes after y'all, parted ways, they could be coming back and want to start all over. But I feel like you're not repeating the cycle with this person or these people. Some of you guys, there was envy of your status. Some of y'all, you could be a positive influence, but I feel like you could be an influencer. Some of you guys, you are an influencer, and that's why they envied you. They felt like you had it all, you had it going on, and you know you are somebody of status, so they like, okay, Leo, somebody that has a high profile, that means I don't got to give nothing to Leo because Leo already got it made. That's why they didn't give to you. They felt, I kept telling you, these are people of your family, felt entitled to, you know, to you, and just felt like, okay, I'm homeless. Leo got money. She got money in the bank, or he got money in the bank. I'm homeless. I'm just come stay there, but I ain't got to give nothing. I feel like you were dealing with those type of people, or they just breadcrumbed you. Some of you guys, you did gain something from them, but it wasn't enough to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like comfortable enough before they leave. Because I feel like y'all made sacrifices for this person or these people, whoever was living with. I keep hearing somebody was living with you. That won't be for everybody. Um, you can always flip flop this energy, Leo, because some of you guys, you probably was living with them, and maybe you felt like you was not appreciated. Maybe you were supporting this person, but no matter what you gave, it just wasn't enough. Like I said, this is if you want to flip flop the energy. If you was living with somebody like a sibling, or a mother figure, a father figure, or something like that, or even a friend, right? But you know, it's like as soon as y'all fell out and you moved out, that's when they started talking about you and telling everybody in the family why they fell out with you. Like I said, you can always flip flop this energy, even if it's a roommate. It could have been a roommate, it could have been a family member, or it could have been a friend that you had a fallout with. But at the end of the day, I feel like you are definitely breaking cycles right now, and not, you know, giving yourself a clean slate. Like I said, y'all be careful, because yes, they are in the background talking about the fallout and what happened, you know, but at the same time, they could be wanting to, like, they're thinking about coming back. So that's the tea. The tea, the gossip is that they are, your name is in their mouth right now, and they're, like I said, they may be telling half truths, they may be telling everybody what happened between y'all or whatever, but like I said, if you want to just flip flop this energy, yeah, you close the situation. Some of y'all could be coming off as closed off. I feel like the gossip is that even though you have planted new seeds, some of you guys, you could be secretly still heartbroken, because people feel like you are closed off. People do feel like you are closed off. You secretly hurt about this ending. And like I said, some of them even got it in their mind of coming back and heal something with you. But I feel like you could be, people are saying you are very hurt. Like they feel like because you decided to cut them off for good, even though they family, or so-called family, if this was an old friend you had a fallout with and they decided to group back together and, you know, talk about you, they know that they hurt you. They feel like you are hurt because of what it is that they did, what it is that they didn't do. Some of you guys is more so of what they didn't do. And that could be why you hurt, you know, but you just felt like you never could get that love and that support back. Cause I feel like you're the type of person that definitely sees somebody in need, going through some things, and you will definitely go out of your way and give somebody something to support them to make things better, even if you have to make a sacrifice. But when it comes to you needing help, you feel like you can't get that same love and support back. Even if it's something, I just feel like it's when you really need something. Because some of y'all, you're the type of person that probably don't even ask people for anything unless you really, really need it. You know what I'm saying? Like last minute type stuff, you know, but I just felt like I just feel like they're definitely talking about you, and telling us. So I don't know how the story is going down in their mouth, but they're talking about you. They're gossiping about the situation on why y'all had a fallout, and I just felt like they may have they saying that this situation has definitely kind of like scarred you. It's like people are know that they hurt you, and it's crazy. They know they hurt you. They know they hurt you, but and you know what's crazy, because even though this family and these fake friends linking up and gossiping about why you've had a fallout with everybody, because I feel like you had a fallout with everybody. You had a fallout with people in your family and your fake friends, even though they link back up. But They may have been ignoring you, or like I said, or just not appreciating you or whatever. They're gonna end up losing whatever it is that they have gained, because we got sudden wealth reverse. Whatever they thought they had, they're gonna end up losing it. And I feel like it's all because you left their life. Like, they definitely was envious. They wanted what it is that you want. They were jealous of you too. Look, friends on. Some of y'all don't even want to be friends with them no more. You don't want to be family with them. You don't want to be friends with them anymore. But I don't know. I just felt like these people, it's kind of giving like you could be like the black sheep of your family, Leo. And maybe you never really had solid friends and solid family around you that had your back as much as you had their back. You know what I'm saying? And you just feel like you always looking out for somebody, but they don't be looking out for you. And I feel like it did hurt you. Some of y'all do sit by yourself and think about that. You know how people don't reciprocate the same type of love and support that you give them. Okay. What else? So just know the gossip is that people are talking about why they fell out with you. Everybody in the background telling their story on what made y'all fall out, including the fake friends. Linking back, you know what I'm saying? Linking up, talking about you and giving yourself a fresh new start, and you coming off closed off. But yeah, I feel like this situation has emotionally scarred you, Leo. But just know whoever these people is that thought that they were better than you, because I feel like they thought that they were going to surpass you because they seen you, you know, with some motion. They see you as this high profile person. But I'm telling you, them being on a high horse and think they about to surpass you and this and that and the third, they're not. They're going to end up the money gone, sudden wealth reversed. Hitting treasure. So the gossip is that not only that you gave yourself a fresh new start and cut everybody off, you could be hiding some money. People feel like you got money. That's why I told you it's giving entitled. They felt like they didn't have to give you nothing because they know you already got money. People feel like you got some money in a tuck. And even if you do have money in a tuck, so what? You feel like you still should gain that same respect, that same love, and that same support. Nothing is free. Life is not free. Black magic. Yeah, some people are saying that you hiding money. Some people could be saying you being manipulative, you being greedy, you already got money. Yeah, I feel like they trigger. Some people saying you do spell work too. Some people saying that you do spells. Um, so not only people are saying that you are manipulative, you're being greedy, but they're also saying that yeah, you could be somebody who is hurt, but you're spiritually protected. So if people are saying that, I feel like you are somebody very valuable, Leo, and people just in the background just was. I feel like people were just in general doing whatever they got to do to trigger you, to purposely disappoint you. And it's sad because I just feel like you are somebody that's highly favored, but they think negative about you. I'm not even gonna lie. So yes, they may try to say you're being greedy, you really got money, you just being manipulative, you just hurt, you're triggered, and all of this other stuff. But they don't understand how that affected you. It's like they do, but I just don't like the negative talk. That's the only thing that bothers me in this spread right now. I'm telling you, some people saying you do spell work, but even if you do, oh well. But it's telling me that even if people were being stingy with you and trying to be manipulative to you, because I'm getting roles reversed. So the same thing they're saying about you, I feel like they were doing to you, to get a rise out of you, to trigger you, to hurt you, to wound you. But spirit definitely been protecting you, because some of y'all secretly could be healing though. We got mission failed. Yeah, somebody intentionally was trying to like purposely dismiss how you feel. Like I said, not consider you as a person, not consider your feelings. It's like they used you and then they just left with the money and do whatever they wanted to do with it. On purpose, whoever this is. Like I said, it could be family, it could be friends. It's like you know what I'm saying? Because they see you as a high profile person, Leo. Like I said, you got status in some way, shape, or form. You could be somebody popular in the community. Like I said, some of y'all could be business owners, maybe you are influencer, whatever the case may be, right? But you make more money than them. That's how they looked at it. They were like, since you make more money than me, I don't owe you anything. That's how they looking at it. They feel entitled. Whether you have money or not in the bank, whether you saving up or not, it doesn't matter. You giving people somewhere free to live. And some of you guys, you probably even asked for much. You probably just asked for something small, but they still chose not to give it to you because they feel like you got it made. You don't need nothing. But they don't understand you got bills. You got to live too, right? That's what it is. They didn't consider your feelings. They didn't consider, your wants, your needs. They're not looking at the bigger picture. These people only cared about themselves. That's the point. As long as you gave them a roof over their head, that's all that mattered to them. Okay, what else is the gossip? What else is the tea? Because they is saying this. They saying that you secretly got money in the bank. You just hiding it. Yeah, these people trying to manifest you back because you got over them. They hurt. The people that trying to manifest you back, they hurt because they can't manifest you back. You're spiritually protected. Because I do feel like even though they're telling the story about why you fell out with everybody, I just feel like some of them secretly do want you back, but they still ain't holding accountability. And maybe your family don't hold accountability. Maybe these fake friends don't hold accountability for the things that they did. Side hustle, multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind. Yeah, you're in the background securing the bag. Yeah, people saying you got the bag. Some of y'all do have hitting money. Some of you guys, you do have multiple streams of income, but that ain't none of their business. I was like, oh yeah, Leo a hustler. I know Leo got money. We don't need to give her nothing. Or him. Even though I just left their house. I don't gotta leave up. I don't gotta leave with nothing. I don't gotta give her nothing. I don't gotta give him nothing. Look, some of y'all that open a business, didn't I say that? Some of y'all, you are building wealth. I feel like you are trying to like create multiple streams of income, or you do have multiple streams of income, and you about to open something else. You about to start something else. So the gossip also is that you acting brand new. I told you I was getting entrepreneurs. People are saying you're acting brand new and thinking you told you people trying to say you're being greedy, you're being selfish, you know, because you asked for something in return after you just supported them in some way, shape, or form. Like, come on now. People are saying that. You're acting brand new, acting bougie, acting like you better than somebody. Look, I love these cards. Y'all are definitely about to boss up even more. That's the comeback about it all. They can sit there and talk about you being greedy and being manipulative and you know all they want to, but just for them doing that and not considering you before they even left to make sure you had at least a couple dollars in your pocket or something, right? You definitely about to boss up. That what they did to you, it motivated you to go get some more money. It definitely did. It definitely did. It motivated you to just cut everybody off, heal from what they did to you. Yes, you may be scarred from it, but I feel like it's motivating you to stay in a tuck, stay low key, and just grind and come up with another way to make some money. Love bomb. I told you, some of them going in a mix of you getting on your grind after you cut these people off. They're talking about coming in, and trying to get something. I told you they don't have good intentions. These people trying to come in and love bomb you. So, I just got to chill. So, what they didn't give you back in return, they're going to give it to you now because they know you're getting ready to level up. They know you after, they know your status. Whatever you got going on in your life, Leo, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your career, people know that you're going to surpass them. You're going to be out here traveling. You're going to be able to spend any amount of money you want to. So I feel like y'all are going to be living the life of luxury while they still living this plain Jane regular life. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. And that's why they're coming up with an idea to come in and manipulate their way back and give you what they should have gave you before. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be careful because the same people that's talking about you right now is the same people that's going to be coming back and trying to love bomb their way back in. So basically, just you about to experience people kissing your tail. Basically, y'all gonna be hearing from people. They're gonna be trying to give you attention and show love. And you know what's crazy because whoever this is that decided to link up with your ops, right? A family member that decided to link up with your ops behind the scenes, they could be sneaking with somebody you used to mess with. What maybe that could be the reason. You know what I'm hearing? Let me go back. I got so many messages, y'all. Just bear with me. Some of y'all had a fallout with a friend because they were sneaking around with your ex. That could be one factor. But with your family, it was a whole nother situation going on. Like you got your reasons on why you fell out with people. I don't feel like you just gonna fall out with somebody just because you being an a-hole. No, you got your reasons for everybody and it's different. But I'm getting that one of your fake friends probably was sneaking around with one of your exes, and that's probably why you decided to cut them off. But I'm also hearing another side message where um you're gonna be hearing from somebody that you had a fallout with, right? And some of you guys, it could be a romantic lover too, because I feel like it was all three people, all of the above, but for different reasons. And they may try to like want a sneaky link with you. But I feel like if this person gonna reach out to you and love bomb you, you gonna ignore it. You gonna ignore it. You gonna ignore it. See, it's like you know what I'm saying. What people purposely withheld from you of not giving you the love, the support, the attention that you were looking for from these people. It seemed like all of a sudden, after so long, as after so much time has passed by, after you fell out with them and gave them their space and just left, it's like all of a sudden people want to come back and give you something that they should have gave you before. That's what I'm getting. Because people know you about to level up, and when you level up, they can't come with you. That's the only reason why people want to kiss your tail, Leo. That's the only reason why people want to make amends with you. Even while they still got your name in their mouth, they still want to come in and be manipulative and love bomb you. So y'all be careful. Because you got a romantic lover trying to come back in and have makeup sex with you. Um, and you have a fake friend or a family member that coming back to, or coming together and talking and thinking about making it up to you. But y'all be careful because I feel like this could be a trigger warning for y'all. People could be trying to do spell work on you to get you to love bomb you, to get you to love them back. No matter who it is, whether it's romantic, platonic, I don't care who it is. This is all manipulation tactics that people are using on you. And it's sad because I feel like they didn't consider your feelings. They didn't consider you at all in the past. Now that you are leveling up and you building wealth in the background, getting your money up, oh, now they're thinking about coming back before you get far away. That's what it is. People know you going places, Leo. It's like people in the background trying to figure out how can they get back on your good side. That's the gossip. People in the background telling their side of the story of what happened between y'all, which caused a fallout, but they also thinking about trying to figure out how can they manipulate their way back into your life because they know that you're going somewhere. And they know once the door is shut, you definitely not coming back. So expect people to come back and try to love bomb you from all angles, family, friends, romantic lovers that you had a fallout with. Expect people to come back and try to love bomb their way back in. Some of y'all have just recently experienced that. And you about to continue to experience it. This came right back out. So yeah, you're gonna ignore it though, because you see right through it. It says ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. No, I feel like whoever this is that's, trying to hit you up all of a sudden and tell you what you want to hear, no matter, even if somebody call you and invite you somewhere, you're going to ignore it. Family call you out of the blue, text you out of the blue, invite you somewhere, you're going to ignore it. Somebody call and say they love you, you're going to ignore it. Somebody apologizing or giving you a fake apology through the phone, you're going to ignore it. You're going to ignore it. And you're going to trigger them. But oh well. You're trying to protect yourself. You're spiritually protecting yourself. Look, spell work. I told you all this spell work. We got spell work. We got black magic right here. Yeah, you're very protected from any type of love bombing-ish type of BS. Some of y'all got a black cat, or somebody may have a black cat. But I'm hearing some of y'all love doing spell work, but I feel like the way you do it is like you manifest. Some of you guys, you manifested. Some of y'all made a mistake and manifested these people back, or maybe you thought you manifested. Um, yeah, I feel like somebody manifested somebody back in particular. But I feel like as time go on, you're gonna get so comfortable to the point you by the time they come back, you ain't even gonna want them no more. Look, told y'all I was getting this boss energy. You protecting yourself, you ignoring people. You're taking your power back. You have took your power back. You're standing on business. It says I'm the boss, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I told you, spirit is protecting your business, and because they don't got no, there ain't no point for them to even be around and wanting to get close to you and be in your business because that's what they want. They just want to be in your business. They want to know what you got going on. They always knew what you had going on from the beginning, but they want to know what you got cooking up now. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all haven't spoke to each other in so long. So yeah, I feel like that's what happened. What it's like people didn't consider you or consider the love, as reciprocate anything at all when it comes to you before. But now that you got away completely and you not coming back and they can feel it, and it triggers them, oh, they gonna find a way to come in and manipulate their way back in. But I feel like you standing on business. You're not going back and repeating cycles with people no more. Yes, you may be emotionally scarred by the way people wasn't given to you on purposely withholding from you and act like you wasn't, valuable enough to even pour into. But I feel like now you know how to, that now you know who they are. Like you can't unsee these people. You can't unsee what you saw. Like you're believing what people show you the first time. You're not painting a different picture or any of that. Ain't no, giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're not doing none of that anymore. You're not. I told you. They're going to come back and try to love bomb their way back in, no matter who this is. But it says warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble. You knew, listen, the signs are there. They all walking red flags. Yeah. You over here just sipping your tea, minding your business. I feel like you just detaching from negative people, from toxic people, from the drama, because they full of crap. Look, didn't I just say this? Hidden agenda. You already know this. You knew this. You know these people have bad intentions towards you. Like I said, they're gonna come in and try to love bomb you after withholding from you before. See, look, gift reverse. Didn't want to pour into you. Now all of a sudden they're gonna pop up and give you something. No, we're not about to do this. We is not about to do this. Yeah, I feel like you just rather be single. You don't even want their gifts. You don't want that invite. It's like because you feel like they should have been there for you at the beginning. If they didn't give you this love, if they didn't spoil you, if they didn't give you this attention from before, you don't want it now. And like I said, this still applies to romantic love because some of you guys is personal. If this is a romantic love that's coming back to give you what they should have gave you before, it's because it was given to somebody in the background, somebody that they probably in a relationship with or was. They felt like that was more of a priority and turned their back on you. Some of you guys, I'm telling you, this lover didn't feel like you was worthy of investing in. They made it seem like you were broke. They purposely left you behind to see if you're going to struggle, to see if you, it's like somebody could have been so jealous of you, of whatever. People in general, listen, this applies on every aspect. I don't care what type of person this is. I feel like that's what you have been experiencing. Your family been hating on you. Your friends was hating on you. Every time you try to get to know somebody, they was hating on you. They compared themselves to you. They purpose, because some of y'all was at the beginning stages of your career or your business when you probably met a lover, right? And this is somebody that probably have some emotion, right? But they compared themselves to you. They're like, okay, Leo in the beginning stages of their business or career or whatever, you know, I know she need help in getting things speeding up, but I'm gonna purposely withhold the help and not offer anything, you know, and I want to see how long this gonna last. Like people really was like hoping that you was gonna like give up on yourself, but you didn't. You didn't. If anything, it made you go harder. And it's sad because they go from purposely withholding from you. Now you far away and you got away. It's been some time since you've been away from these people. Now they want to come in with these hidden agendas. No, this is all manipulation, Leo. Told you, third confirmation 3 times. Spell work, love bomb. Look, love bomb, black magic. Like, come on now. We already seen it like 3 times. They just want to love bomb you. That's it. To get what they want from you. Told you, this is a provider of somebody from your past that's coming back because they was given to somebody else. They purposely didn't want to give to you. They rather give to like their baby mom or their baby dad or their family, but ignoring you and act like you don't deserve anything. And it's crazy because I feel like you brought nothing but value. You know, some of you guys, I feel like you brought nothing but value in these connections, these friendships, when it comes to family, when it comes to romantic interests, and they just wrote you off because they seen your potential, but they for some reason they just hope that you was gonna fall short. They hope that you were gonna give up on yourself because they purposely didn't support you. That's what it was. People purposely didn't support you, you know, or give to you or help you because they wanted you to give up. Or they was that, you know, confident that you was going to eventually give up because the lack thereof you may had at the time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just feel like everybody just purposely didn't want to give to you in every aspect of your life, especially if everybody knew you had a business, if everybody knew you was an influencer, they and you told them at the time. I'm hearing some people, some of y'all regret telling people anything. I'm getting that. You really do regret it. And I feel like now moving forward, you're not telling nobody nothing else because that's their intention to come in and love bomb their way into your life, back into your life, just to get the scoop on what you got moving, what you have moving and shaking in your life. So they can get in on it or so they can use you or whatever their hidden agenda is. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you are spiritually protected right now, Leo, and you're standing on business. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, and y'all take care.